What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. And for those that like the old school one, there you go. Now, how do I do this video? You guys know I don't script nothing. I don't write nothing down. And let's just go from the first, I guess it's an IG post. I don't know. I saw it on TikTok. And it's from that rapper Lazy Boy. And it's titled right away. See, right away they throw a name on him. I'm gonna say it. I don't like to use these terms, but I'm gonna say it because I want to show how reckless people get. Right? It says norteño rapper Lazy Boy calls on Lefty Gunplay. Why do people throw around terms like norteño and sureño when if they absolutely obviously do not know what the fuck they mean? Straight up. Another one. I doubt he's a norteño. I really do. You know? But people are going to throw around these terms, man. And it says, this is a quote, apparently. I don't know. It's being attributed to Lazy Boy. And this is what it says. Frank out here turning down fades. You know, I trip out when people use people's real name. It's like they act like that's disrespect. That's probably showing more respect if you think about it. When you're calling somebody by their real name like that, that's very respectful. So I never understood the whole, let me call somebody by their first name and then make it seem like that's funny. Anyhow, it says, Frank out here turning down fades. You shouldn't have dissed me, bruh. Now you're getting exposed. That's called the Lazy Boy karma. Shit ain't looking too good for you, Pop. Oh, fuck. Where do we start? So, according to Lazy Boy, I can only go by what you say. I'm not taking sides in none of this. I want to show how ridiculous this shit is. So, according to Lazy Boy, if he was on camera, so you got to remember, these were all Southerners in the podcast, right? So let's flip the script. Lazy Boy, pay attention to your karma, big dog. So let's say you flip the script, and Lazy Boy is on a talk show, a podcast, and it's all Northerners there. They're all buzzed, and the same thing happens. So Lazy Boy, you taking off on another Northerner, red on red, right? You're gonna do the red on red on camera. Right? See, some of us have been around. Hold on. Some of us have been around. We know some of your guys' policies and rules and shit. You would have did that. You would have been done with money, right? Correct? Now, you could say, well, the Southerners don't do that. But Lefty's on parole. An act of violence on camera. And I'm not speaking up for him. I'm just saying, I didn't even mention that part because I thought people knew, right? Look at Lefty fucking gets in that fight on TV. FBI, open up! Won't be FBI, but it could be parole office. Who knows? Who else? But once again, FBI, open up! I don't think you're on parole, Lazy. Are you? If you are, I mean, hey, more power to you. But then here's Lefty Gunplay's response. First, he posts on his IG. Fool paid me $3,000 for a 2-hour interview. And you talking about he pressed me? Yeah, okay. Then he says, and it's another post. Imagine paying somebody $3,000 for 2 hours, then wanting to fade. Don't you think he should have took the money back, then fade? So, hold on, let me turn this off. This is getting real messy. Lazy Boy is you gotta be clowning. Oh shit, I didn't even know I had this on over here the whole time. My bad, you guys. Lazy Boy's gotta be clowning, right? Karma? Karma for what? See, it really seems as though people are really emotionally invested but it's one-sided. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm probably extremely wrong now that I think about the way social media works. But I just don't. I don't. It just doesn't seem like people down here in Southern California are really focused on. Oh, Lazy Boy said this. Lazy Boy said that. But it seems like, and it's not just. Let me keep it real. It's not just Lazy Boy. It seems like people all over the place are really fucking stuck on every word and every action of Lefty Gunplay. I had to sound the alarm on that because you know why? I meant to hit that button. It blows my mind. Like, let this shit spur some friendly competition, and you guys, I don't even know that Lefty would even compete with you like that. But you know, you got these other, the blacks, they take it as friendly competition when they diss each other for the most part. Or not for the most part. In some cases, they take it as, okay, you put out a diss, okay, that was a pretty good one. Here's mine. Boom. It boosts the sales. It boosts both you guys' image, popularity, whatever. It doesn't need to get personal. But, and again, this is no disrespect, but like Lazy Boy, Lefty just did a song with one of Gucci Mane's artists. Lefty's about to hit Houston and some other, I think Atlanta. He just announced it. He's got a lot of stuff in store with rappers outside of California. So when you talk about momentum, be careful, man. You know, don't believe the hype. Don't get too caught up in the social media thing. I really don't. And people were like, oh, I just saw this morning, we're like, oh, you know, you didn't mention Lazy Boy's diss where he torched Lefty. I never heard it. I don't really listen to that stuff. I've listened to some of Lefty's music and I like it. You know, I know it's not for everyone, but I like it. But I haven't heard any of Lazy Boy's stuff, and apparently if this continues, I'm gonna have to, right? You guys are gonna force me to listen to it, and then I'll go off of that, right? But me personally, I would prefer to see this, you know, stay a music theme. This could easily, at least in Northern California, lead to violence. You know, there's no Northerners in Southern California, so no Southerners are going to say, oh, let's go move on them dudes today. Fuck that. But it could happen up north, man. You know, and I would hate to see this youngster, Lazy Boy, get into some shit over comments he's making about somebody who's hundreds of miles away. I mean, believe me, I know when you're young, you believe you're invincible, and that's fine. You know, we all do. And then you're going to hit that certain age. Who knows? For you, it might be 41. You're going to bump into the damn door on your way in, and you're going to feel like you got jumped the next day. And you're going to realize, well, I'm not invincible. You're probably, you know, around 30 years old, and you're not far from 41. So hopefully you make it there. Hopefully both make it there. And this, I don't get it. I saw this and I was like, I never even mentioned in the 2 videos I did yesterday about Lefty Gunplay, I didn't mention once the fact that how is he supposed to fight anybody on camera? And again, I'm not speaking up for him. The first video, people felt like I was a little harder on Lefty. The second one, I made sure that I wanted to show it was 2 hours worth of positive shit, more than 2 hours worth of positive shit in that damn interview. And it was the very end, you know, people, oh, he got pressed and he was scared. I didn't see no fear in either one. Lefty was laughing. Lucky was a little too faded. Lefty didn't seem too faded. He just seemed like he was stuck on something that he didn't like. He was letting it go his way and everybody's way. But ducking fades and you know, like, weird, man. I don't get it. I don't get this whole, honestly, I'm going to keep it 100% real. At this point, it seems as though Lefty has moved on from this whole no jumper interview and Lazy Boy thing and is about to make more music and do whatever else he's going to do. And it seems as though Lazy's clinging on to it for clout. And I've heard that he can rap good, you know, and it's like what I told Swifty Blue. Swifty Blue could rap good, but he started getting caught up in the weeds. He started getting caught up in the clout chasing, and it became more of a gimmick than his artistry or his gift, right? And I'm just saying, Lazy Boy, don't get caught up in that. Focus on your music. Get your music. If you're gonna do diss songs of anybody, do them, but do them to the best of your ability. And the IG post, honestly, it's just, I don't know. I like there's things I could say, but then it would seem like, oh, he's taking side. I'm not taking nobody's side, right? I like to clown. I like to have a good time, and I'm just gonna say, I don't know why all the youngsters nowadays have to wear. Look, side note, and I'm not saying this to Lefty or Lazy. I'm just saying in general. You youngsters nowadays, I see these IG pictures. I see the pants you guys wear. Do you have to wiggle your hips to get into them? I know there's shooters in tight pants nowadays, but fuck. Oh shit! Wow. And that's why motherfuckers wear, like, dudes are walking around with those purses now, because they can't put it in their waistband like they used to. Like the whole thing. Oh, no, nobody in skinny jeans rushes me now, but I just had to put that out there. I see it and I'm like, damn. People, and again, it's on both sides now. It's southern and northern. Like, vatos in skinny jeans, tight ass pants are threatening each other and they taking it. Oh man, I'm old, I'm fucking old. But again, come on, Lazy Boy. You know damn well. Of course, if you went to Hoodstocks, if he invited you to Hoodstocks, there's already a dislike, distrust, and yeah, you would have took off on Lucky, or Lucky would have took off like that. One of you would have took off over the first thing. That's a given. But Lazy Boy, come on now. You playing with the masses that don't understand when you say, you know, oh, you turning down faith. You would have, if you, I don't know who has podcasts up there. The Tone, he's from Frisco, right? If he would have said something to you you didn't like, you guys would have turned the camera off. Then maybe, you know, hey, do what you do, but there's no way you would have done it on camera, red on red. You both would have gotten in trouble. Come on, so. And again, I know you're gonna say, well, the Southerners don't do that. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just trying to say, I hear that you have talent, Lazy Boy. Focus on that, man, because it seems pretty damn obvious that Lefty, his whole team, they're not even focused on the dissing. They're making moves. And, you know, I was talking to somebody the other day. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. I don't know when there was another raza that got out, and a few months after he got out, signed a deal for over $1 million. Raza, right? In that short of a time span. And then was not universally, but from Southern California, embraced publicly by the black community. That's that right there. Hold up. That is that, and let's give them that. That for down here is big. So I think that could actually open up more doors if people would just stop getting in their way, man. And I know people are like, hey, Lefty dissed the North first, and then they said Lefty dissed Lazy. I don't know about that part. I don't see everything. But he did. I say that he did, you know, when he was on No Jumper, he said what he said about the North, and he's going to have to stick with it. But that doesn't mean that if he kicks the doors down, 2 or 3 artists down the line on both sides can't be like, man, fucking, let's get some money together. I would assume at some point the powers that be would see there's a whole lot of money involved if that happens. Once two artists are willing to say, man, let's get that money. It's a big bag. It's a big bag, man. And but for right now, it's still the same old mindset, same old mentality, same old distrust, and then check this out. Vatos go to the joint together, and there's an end of hostilities. So make that make sense. Let's continue, like out here where you could actually have access to making millions. Let's beef. Let's beef. Where we have an opportunity to better our families and just do big ass things. Yeah, let's beef out here. Hundreds of miles away, let's talk shit. But then let's be neighbors in Pelican Bay and break bread together. Where in a place full of misery, they figured it out. In a place that could be full of happiness, you can't. It's my video for the day, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out of here.